we're test driving the all-new Kia Sportage. This one is equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine that generates around 237 horsepower. We're going to be doing a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see, we have a full tank of gas, and on this full tank, our fuel range is estimated to be 555 kilometers before we run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice that we reset our trip meter, which is why it reads 0 kilometers on both trip A and trip B. And we're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete and how much gas we use. And after that, we will head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up. So stay tuned. So we just spent the week testing the Sportage, and we have some numbers here that we'd like to share with you. As you can see right now, we have less than a half tank of gas remaining, and we drove a total of 267.3 kilometers. Also, our average fuel economy is rated at 10.4 liters per 100 kilometers, and our remaining fuel range is 221 kilometers. What we're going to do now is, as you can see, we're at the gas station right now, and we're going to fill the tank back up and do some calculations after that to get an idea of how much we can expect, or you can expect, to spend on a full tank of gas, as well as get our actual fuel economy numbers. As you can see, it cost us $34.23 to fill up 31.72 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $107.9 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $34.23 to fill up 31 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $107.9 per liter. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our kilometers per liter number, and how we're going to do that is we'll take the 267 kilometers of driving that we did, and we'll divide that by the amount that we filled up, the amount of fuel that we filled up. So 267 kilometers divided by 31 liters gives us 8.61. So that's essentially 8.61 kilometers for every liter of fuel that is filled up. Now what we're going to do is we'll calculate our total actual fuel range, and how we're going to do that is we'll take the 8.61 kilometers per liter number and multiply that by the Sportage's total fuel capacity. So 8.61 kilometers per liter times 62 liters, which is the size of the fuel tank, gives us 533.82 kilometers. So on a full tank of gas, you can expect 533.82 kilometers of driving. Now what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost per kilometer. And how we're going to do that is we'll take the $34.23 that we spent filling up, and we'll divide that by the total amount of kilometers that we drove for that money. So $34.23 divided by 267 kilometers gives us 12.8 cents. Essentially, it costs 12.8 cents to drive every kilometer in the Sportage. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our total cost for a full tank of fuel. And how we're going to do that is we'll take our local rate of fuel per liter and multiply that by the total capacity of the Sportage's fuel tank. So for us, that number was 107.9, but please take your local fuel rate to get a more accurate estimate of how much you can expect to spend. So our number, which was 107.9 per liter, multiplied by 62 liters, which is the Sportage's fuel capacity, that gives us $66.89 to fill up a full tank of fuel in the Sportage. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning on at all, but I have had the sound system on the whole time. Also, I did about 80% of my driving in the city and 20% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. Also worth mentioning is our test model is equipped with a 2-liter turbo engine and an all-wheel drive system, which is not the ideal combination for the best fuel efficiency. If you're looking for the best fuel efficiency, your best bet is the 2.4-liter GDI engine that Kia claims gets 10.4 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 8.0 on the highway.